My name's Jennifer. I am a certified alcohol counselor and substance abuse counselor on the ATS unit at STAR. I have been clean for 5 years, 7 months, and about 2 weeks. My addiction started, really started right out of middle school and right around the end of high school. I started getting into heavier drugs. I can remember doing my first line of cocaine. And eventually, I started mixing the drugs. Not too long after that, I started smoking cocaine. And I can remember the first time that I took my first hit. I was in a bathroom, and when I was done, I said, I can stop this anytime. I just didn't see what the big deal was. Like, why can't these people stop? Or why do they like to do it so much? My brother I didn't see. He went to his grandmother's. My sister, because she hung around, a couple of streets over from a certain neighborhood that I would sometimes be in, I would see her then. And I would try not to get high. If I told her I would see her in a couple of hours, I would try not to get high for those couple of hours, so at least I would become calmed down enough to visit with her. My relationship with my mother wasn't really it wasn't a mother-daughter relationship. We were both in active addiction. I can't tell you how many times I have been in the house of correction. I can tell you that there were days, there were a couple of days that I don't remember being there, a couple of times separate. Apparently I was bailed out. I can remember going in my first time, and I was pretty scared. When I left, I left to go back to the same thing, and that's what I did. I had a pattern. I get out of jail, I go back to getting high, I go back to selling drugs to make money to support my habit. The day I paroled, I was in the back seat of a car. It was pouring rain out. My clothes didn't fit me that I went in with 9 months prior. I went in there with the Reebok sneakers that were given to me, the sweatpants that I bought, and the white t-shirt that's given to you when you first come in. And I was in the fetal position, and I was pretty scared. The grad house was a little bit less strict. You didn't really have to do any meetings. You could do 3 and be okay for the week. So for this addict, you can't say, okay, the bare minimum is 3 and think that I'm going to do more. I would do less. I do 1, I do 2. I went to a sober house. I relapsed in a sober house. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. So eventually I was asked to leave that sober house. I bounced to another sober house. My addiction is now starting to snowball. And then I was asked to leave that one, and then there I was, left with myself, without a safe place to go. I had a place, but again, it wasn't safe. I went there. I would bounce from there to a motel, back to that unsafe environment, and eventually I came clean because I couldn't do it anymore. I was asked if I was done. I said yes. 3 weeks later, I went to jail as a direct result of those behaviors. I sat there for a few months, and I was told that I needed to go to another halfway house. It was a spiritual program. I decided to go there. I wrote a letter. I interviewed. I went there as fast as I could. I stayed there for 5 months. I graduated. When I first got out, I got right into recovery. I went right back to my meetings. I asked the women who were still in those meetings, like from before, like they were still there. So what I did was I asked them for their numbers, because like what I did here, a while ago was that like ask for numbers, call people, and so that's what I did. And I stuck around. I got in the middle, and I got active. I got on committees at Narcotics Anonymous. I got a home group. I got a sponsor. I got a network of women. I got active in my home group, whether it was being a greeter, making coffee, I stay clean a day at a time by working a program. I stay clean a day at a time by remembering how bad it was for me and how that's not somewhere that I want to go again. And since being in recovery, I've gotten a lot of blessings. So I've been able to come work here again at 2 years clean. I was able to go to school, become a substance abuse counselor, and now certified alcohol counselor. I was able to have all my bills in my name because I'm employable today, because I'm accountable. I was able to get like my license. I never had my license in my life. My mom's proud of me, my sister's proud of me, everybody's proud of me. Like, I've made changes. My relationship with my mom is a lot different. It's a lot different. Neither one of us are getting high. So life has changed, you know, and, you know, we look back and we say, oh my God. Look forward into the present and we say, oh my God. And it's good. My life today is beautiful.